there are 3 things you have to know before you ever step foot in a model home. Most buyers don't find out until it's too late. Hey y'all, I'm Meredith. I'm a real estate agent here in Northeast Florida. I specialize in helping buyers navigate new construction and relocation. This channel is all about helping you make smart, confident decisions without pressure and without sales tactics, especially if you're considering building or buying new in this area. Let's get into it. I promised you 3 things. First things first, you need to know that model homes do not show the real price. The price on the sign is almost never what you're going to actually pay for that house. Model homes usually include tens of thousands of dollars in upgrades that are not included in the base price. So the sign that says, starting at $800,000, that's not going to include any of the upgrades that you actually see in those model homes for the most part. So things like flooring, cabinets, countertops, sometimes even the lot itself can be considered upgrades. Builders want you to see what's possible. They're not trying to be unfair, but they don't want to advertise exactly what's included in the base model. When you know to ask, most builders and their site agents are super upfront with what is actually included in their base price and what upgrades are, or what items are upgrades. You just need to make sure that as you go through the house, if you love white cabinets, ask, are white cabinets standard or is that an upgrade? Things like that an agent will know to ask, because we know which things are typically upgrades and which ones aren't. I've seen buyers fall in love with a home that they thought was going to cost them $850,000, only to realize that once they got through the design process, they were sometimes $100,000 or more above that once everything got added in. We don't want that. Okay, thing number 2. You need to know that builder incentives change constantly. Builders offer incredible incentives like closing cost credits, rate buy downs, design center allowances, all kinds of things. But those can change weekly, sometimes even daily, depending on inventory and demand. What's available to one buyer also may not be available to another. And timing really plays a huge role. This is where strategy really matters more than people realize. A lot of times people think that there's not a lot of strategy in buying a new construction home, but there absolutely is. You can also make an offer. You don't have to just pay what they say, oh, this house is this much. You can make an offer and you can ask for different incentives to be included. But especially in a market like Jacksonville and Ponte Vedra, strategy really does matter in a new construction environment that's competitive, and ours is, especially with so many different builders. The third thing you need to know is that representation matters, even with new construction. A lot of buyers think you don't need an agent, and while you don't need an agent to buy a new construction home, you're buying directly from the builder, and the builder's agent represents that builder, not you. Not having an agent doesn't save you any money whatsoever, and in fact, it can cost you money by leaving options on the table you may not even know to ask for. Having somebody on your side can impact pricing, contract terms, timelines, and even resale value down the road. If you're not local and are relocating here, a good agent, like me, will act as boots on the ground, providing updates, catching potential mistakes before they cause significant delays. For a lot of my clients, I'll go on site weekly, send photo updates, all those kinds of things so that they can be in the loop even from 1,000 miles away. My job is really just to help buyers understand their options, avoid costly mistakes, and feel confident throughout the process. I want you to really understand what's going on. I want to be able to help you walk through it, answer your questions, all of those things. So if you're thinking about buying new construction in Jacksonville, Ponte Vedra, Nocatee, or really like any of the surrounding areas, my channel is for you. I'll be sharing neighborhood breakdowns, builder and neighborhood comparisons, like why would I choose this builder over that builder? Why would I choose this neighborhood versus that neighborhood? Different incentive strategies, what living here is actually like. Is this even a good fit for you? Is that neighborhood a good fit for you and your lifestyle, for your commute, for all of those things? I'll be sharing all the details here. And if you want help navigating your options, I'm always happy to be a resource. You can connect with me in the comments and I can answer all the questions that you have.